Sony's new flagship Xperia 1 is a skyscraper of a phone. Thanks to its display's cinema-wide, 21:9 aspect ratio, the Xperia 1 seems even taller than it actually is. It looks like it towers over other phones. The Xperia 1 is Sony's latest attempt to reboot its smartphone line, something the company seems to do every few years. This time, the focus is on both movie watchers and movie makers. I'm not sure phone-wielding movie makers are the demographic Sony needs, and even if they are, I'm pretty sure the Xperia 1 isn't the movie-making device they're going to want. The long and thin of it, the Xperia 1 is a smooth, waterproof, nearly fingerprint-proof slab of glass just over 8mm thick. The first thing that hits you when you pick it up is how long and thin it is. The tall, slim body reflects Sony's notion that this phone is a great way to watch movies. David Lynch, of course, would disagree, but a movie on your phone can be nice when you're stuck on a long plane flight or commute. But do you want the phone you use every day to be optimized for situations you're in only occasionally? Sony's definition of movie is also preposterously narrow. In the Xperia 1's world, a movie is anything in 21:9 format. While roughly two-thirds of Netflix content is formatted 21:9, and looks fantastic on this phone, all of YouTube, nearly every television show ever made, and most Android games all have black bars on the Xperia 1. On a regular day, you'll have a better chance of seeing black bars alongside your video content on the Xperia 1 than on a traditional phone. That said, the Xperia 1 is not as awkward to use one-handed as I thought it would be. There is a one-handed mode you can activate to make it easier. There's also a side-activated menu that makes it easy to get to your most popular apps without contorting your fingers like a heavy metal guitarist. The very long screen is also sometimes useful. For example, you can do a split view to multitask a little easier. But using Gmail with 15 messages stacked at a time felt more overwhelming, not less, than on a normal phone. Seeing more notifications piled up was also more stressful than helpful. Overall, the longer, thin screen offers no real advantage for all the things you do on your phone when you aren't watching, or filming, movies. Your movie awaits. The dedicated camera button on the right side works as advertised. Even if the phone is asleep, pressing it will immediately bring it to life and snap an image. This was the single best part of the Xperia 1.